what it is. WrestleMania Night 1 review because as of right now, I don't feel like live streaming WrestleMania this year. Got a change of heart. I just want to watch WrestleMania this year by myself. By myself. So live streams of WrestleMania on YouTube are canceled. I want to experience for myself. So with that being said, this will be my heck is in my beard. There we go. I will be reviewing night 1. I see a lot of people mad. A lot of people are mad, boy. They start the show off with Jay and Gunther. Here's the crazy thing. I liked it. The crazy thing was, I didn't think they were going to do blood in this match because I think they're going to save the blood for Cody and Cena tonight. So I think the match was fine. Jay and Gunther was okay. It was a good opener. Set the tone. Gunther tapping out. Still don't know how I feel about that, but Gunther has tapped out to Ilya Dragunov in the past. So, and Jay Uso just spamming finishers. And Jay Uso finally ending it. Finally beating Gunther, and not only that, he beat Gunther with Gunther's own move. I like that. Used the same move that Gunther used on Jimmy. I like that. I see a lot of people complaining about Gunther tapping. Look, I would be on y'all side if I didn't see in NXT Gunther tapping out to Ilya Dragunov. If he never tapped before, but I will say this: he tapped in under 5 seconds, which is okay. I would have had him like when in the WrestleMania 27, the worst WrestleMania of all time, in my opinion, Triple H versus Undertaker. If Jay would have had Gunther in that hole for about a good 5 minutes, and Gunther slowly tapped, that would have been fine. I would have never had Gunther tapped out in 5 seconds. No. The match was fun. I don't know. Triple H was right, and he wasn't right about what he said about all the IWC that just bitch and complain and moan and cry like they're on their periods. But y'all do. Lord, it's a WrestleMania. Look, to me, it's like you watch WrestleMania for the good, the bad, and the ugly. The shocking, the predictable, the outcomes, the returns, the surprising finishes. Las Vegas, they will go down as top 10 or top 5 worst crowds I've ever seen in my entire life. But they're like, how can I compare them? They're like Saudi Arabia. They only cheer for the matches they care about. Now, they can prove me wrong with tonight, but I don't see that happening. Second match of the show, New Day versus War Raiders. They could have kept that on Monday Night Raw, I ain't gonna lie. Or just not have that match go at all. I didn't care for the match. I knew who was gonna win. I knew Big E was not gonna come out. So it should have been Montez Ford and D'Angelo Dawkins, but they're not gonna do that. Then we head on to What was the third match? The third match was Naomi and Jade, and that match was fantastic. I loved everything about that match. I knew Jade was gonna win. I don't know why people thought that they want to build Jade up as a dominant force to be reckoned with, and they did. Naomi will be perfectly fine. They just gave her a new thing. She'll be perfectly fine. I would not be surprised if she wins Money in the Bank. I would not be surprised at all. Next match, Rey Mysterio, he couldn't go. Ray Phoenix and Chad Gable. I don't care. Aurora Grandrade, wherever his name is. This cat called him Chad Gable. It's that match. That match was fine, but to me personally, they should have never had Ray Phoenix lose in his WrestleMania debut ever. You could have got Andrade. Could have got Andrade. You could have got Dragon Lee. Just Triple H doing stupid shit. Next match. Jacob Fatu versus LA Knight. To me personally, that was the best match. The second best match of the show. Jacob Fatu finally won. I knew LA Knight was not gonna get squashed, even though I liked the idea. I knew they wasn't gonna do that to LA Knight. That would kill a lot of his momentum. But Jacob Fatu won the championship as he should have. I'm glad Solo didn't interfere, but that's gonna be an interesting story because now Jacob has to go and Solo doesn't. That's gonna be interesting. Now, close to the main event, we get Charlotte Flair versus Tiffany. People hate this match. People absolutely hated it. Some of y'all just hated it because of Charlotte Flair. Y'all wanna know something crazy? I know y'all gonna hate me in the comments. I don't give a damn. I like that match. I'm happy that Charlotte didn't go the selfish route like she has in the past and just sabotage Tiffany. She worked the match. And I hear a lot of people saying they're fighting like they hate each other. No shit. IWC, y'all need to grow some brain cells. I don't think y'all have any. But I don't even think y'all real. Lord have mercy. Yeah, they fighting to they hate each other. Those promos ain't scripted they had with each other. They both went in business for themselves. But they had a good match. The right person won. Tiffany came out of that match looking like a badass. The chipped tooth, the bruises all over her face. She looked like she just came out of a war, and I loved it. The main event. Do I have to say anything? This will go down, to me personally, the second greatest triple threat WrestleMania main event of all time. I'm sorry, Chris Benoit, F that dude. And Shawn Michaels and Triple H will still holds number one. That's the greatest triple threat WrestleMania main event match I've never seen in my life. This is second. They went all out. All out. And Paul Heyman siding with Seth. I knew that was gonna happen, but my heart wanted CM Punk to win. But my gut was telling me Paul Heyman is gonna tell both of them, F both of y'all, I'm going with Seth. So, and I ain't gonna lie, let's be honest here, Roman doesn't need Paul. Punk doesn't need Paul Heyman right now. He does not need Paul Heyman. Who will benefit from having Paul Heyman the most out of these three? Just saying. I love the match. I loved everything about the match. The callbacks, the fire burns and hype video. I loved everything about this match. 10 out of 10 match. 10 out of 10 storytelling. And if I had to give a rating of WrestleMania Night 1, I would give it a solid 7.5 out of 10. Tell me how I don't know wrestling in the comments.